I really want to share with you some of the advanced capabilities in our platform and what we've been doing in virtual reality as well. So I really just want to show you a little tour of it and then invite you to come in. Because it's browser-based, you can just click on a link and jump straight in. And I'm going to give you a little tour. We're actually a 3D Zoom client, so you can work bidirectionally with the Zoom app that you're all in right now and present into the 3D environment or present from the 3D environment back into the Zoom app. Lots of powerful combinations there. So hopefully you can all see a little bit of ocean and an avatar standing in front of me. This is my avatar here, and we're in that little space. And I did see, fascinating, amazing experiences can be had anywhere in the environment. Suzanne, one of my colleagues, is with us today. She's, taking it precariously at the edge of the ocean here, but she'll be around the presentation as we go through as well. This is just one starting space, but the important thing is that it can be experienced on literally any device. It can be on a mobile phone, a tablet, a laptop, and all of the virtual reality and augmented reality headsets on the market. So I can have one person joining with virtual reality, another on their smartphone, another on a tablet, and the user interface is equally easy. And I can just click on these blue markers to jump to different spots. Very simple to get around. And it's a full self-service platform. And it's also a bit like Adobe Creative Suite. You can create any immersive experience you want in it. This is a demo world, but you can create your own spaces, your own environments. And I'll show you how that works. First, I'm going to take Suzanne, who I can do all these different actions with. Actually, might just might click on her and say hello and maybe shake hands, because it's been a bit distant with all these lockdowns. But you can actually click on people and request actions like a high five, a hug, shake hands, and they're all available in the platform as well. So we're just doing a little shake hands there, which I'm happy about. So I'll do a little dance, and here we go. So all of these actions are available in the platform to add a little bit of fun and levity. Now, what we're going to do is just tour a few of these environments. So as I said, huge audiences are allowed to come in and they can explore the world themselves, or you can teleport them to different places. So I'm going to find Suzanne here in this lobby and just select her and send them to another space. I can send them to any of the spaces in the world, or I can split them up into breakout rooms automatically with one click. And we're going to go to an auditorium. So that is a kind of a stage. We have full support for streaming video from Zoom and any other platform. So you can actually share your webcam, you can share your desktop and do presentations in the space. They can be live or even pre-recorded if you wish. So here we have a kind of auditorium, open sky auditorium. Everything's customizable. The background sky, the banners, the logos, everything can be adjusted really easily with any web resource. And I might just stop my camera in Zoom, and then I can show you that I can share cam in the three-dimensional environment as well. There we go. So I can present on the big screen. People can just click on the screen to zoom in, no matter where they happen to be in the space, so they can actually see things clearly, especially if you're doing PowerPoint presentations with tiny text, and I happen to be sitting at the back row, I still want to be able to read that. Just click on it and zoom in. So nice and easy to get around, really social. I mean, one of the most important parts about these type of experiences is that people can be in a shared experience together. Most other platforms are two-dimensional. The audience is, relegated to the chat on the right-hand side, or maybe a thumbnail video if they're lucky. But in this fashion, we can really start to have people interacting, networking, and engaging with each other, and feeling a sense of shared presence. Super important for those hallway conversations, all the things we miss from real-world events. But we've also extended the platform to support hybrid events as well, so we can incorporate people from both physical events and the virtual together. But for now, I think we'll just go and check out an exhibition hall. Suzanne, perhaps you want to join me there, or I can teleport her afterwards. So you can create virtual exhibitions, that is booths and stands. The platform has full support for AI chatbots. So you can put a chatbot behind a booth and have it answer your questions there, or you can have real-world
You have joined the conference
as well. So you'll notice here in this exhibition space, there are booths. There are some chatbots in here that I can talk to by clicking on them. You can put in any web links, websites you like. I can click on a site and it'll pop up for me to be able to interact with. And that pretty much allows you to have people coming and going anywhere around the event space. We did a recent event with Hewlett-Packard in here, virtual reality equipment. When I go in there, the video will start playing. We also have some great features for splitting people up. Apart from breakout rooms, I also have all these tables with the red carpets underneath them are private audio zones. We can go and sit at a table and then we'll have a private conversation separate from the entire room. So this allows you to let people have breakaway conversations within a larger space and really start to develop those relationships and that communication that you miss in those larger events or what I call lecture style events like a webinar. So this is completely configurable. You can move all of these items around and dress it up however you want. But these templates come with the platform already built, and then you can adjust them from there. There's about 50 different templates in the platform. So we'll go to another space now. I think we'll check out the Keynote 360. So as I mentioned, the platform does support hybrid events. So we've been working on ways to engage both the physical audience and the virtual audience together to make them part of the same event. And I think you really need to treat both audiences equally if you want to have a successful event. And what we're seeing here is a 360-degree video. And you'll see out there is the audience. And over here is the speaker coming to stage. Essentially, this is the same as traditional streaming from a venue, putting up a camera and streaming, but it uses a 360-degree lens. So you can look in different directions. And this gives the remote participants the ability to really engage in the scene and look around and feel present. But it also allows the participants to do things like, or the organizers to do things like polls. So I can launch a poll, ask a question, and that will pop up for all of the remote participants in this virtual side, but also anyone who's got a mobile device in the physical environment as well. So you can have both audiences communicating and interacting with each other. This is pre-recorded, but equally you can use a live stream as well. So the platform fully supports all live stream video and pre-recorded, which you can control the timing of. So that's a great remote or sort of hybrid feature that is getting a lot of use in the platform. Another great feature, and I know I'm accelerating through this fast, but I want to show some really cool stuff. We've just recently, we haven't announced this, but we have launched it. It may be in this platform. Maybe it isn't. Oh, there it is, holograms. So the real request for hybrid is how do we get people from video in the real world environment into the virtual, and how do we get virtual into the real world and get the two communicating to each other instead of having two separated events or just a simple live stream to the web, which is really not an event.
You have joined the conference.
So in here, I can do things like play a video here, but this equally can be a live stream. And there's myself standing there doing a presentation. No matter where I move
50 different templates
in the room, they will always face me. And that can be live or pre-recorded. So we have
and then share the URL
presenters,
other attendees to
and
join.
it can be anything from yoga to a sales presentation, and they will always be facing you and looking at you in the environment. A very easy, cheap, and non-technical way of streaming people in. Just uses a green screen as a background.
Mobile phones, tablets, laptops.
So one more space I want to show us is the campus lounge. And here I want to show you just a few fun features with the avatars and also the ability to have video avatars. So we have the 3D avatars, but you can also use your little Zoom thumbnails like we have in the call that we're doing at the moment.
You have joined the conference.
So right now I've got my 3D avatar, and I can do a lot of different moves like raising my hand and laughing and doing applause. They're all in the bottom toolbar there. But there are actually over 1,000 different expressions and animations in the platform. So I can type things like dance, and my avatar will do one of a few dance moves, actually 100 different dance moves in the platform. And I happen to know a few shortcuts to do some of the cooler ones. So here's a bit of breakdancing in the platform. Of course, I can't do this in real life. Well, maybe, yeah, let's pretend I can. So there are lots of different gestures, animations, but sometimes this is maybe a bit too game-like for people, and you'd prefer to use a video avatar. So what I can do, for instance, I can share my screen here, and I will share this same tab so we can see what I'm seeing. Here we go. So I'm sharing the screen over there. And I can also switch to using a video avatar. So I can present to any of the media boards that are around the room. There are a lot of boards that are around the room that I can project to, but I can also replace my avatar with video as well. And this makes it more of a face-to-face type event. So essentially everyone can be a floating billboard or a floating Zoom screen, if you like, of themselves, but they can still move around in the space wherever they want. So you can have face-to-face meetings. I can click on these blue markers and sit on the couch somewhere and essentially have face-to-face meetings using video, but still be exploring a shared 3D space together. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And I think that's kind of enough of a tour to whet your appetite for what the platform's like. Instead, I'd like to invite people to come in and give it a go. So first off, I'm just going to share the link in the Zoom chat to our general website. So if you want to go check it out, MootUp, somebody has already done that. Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much. But if you want to come in to this particular space, I welcome you to do that. I just copy the link. And we'll start. We'll be in my little office meeting room first. So there in the chat, you'll see a link. It's mootup.com/join-demo. And I welcome you to join me in the space and have a bit of explore. We can still answer questions in Zoom. So if anyone wants to ask questions, please go for it now. And we'll also be meeting in the 3D space where I can answer questions there as we go.